Hello traders, and welcome to Trading with Bill. You can always go to my website, tradingwithbill.com. Come and visit. Nothing special there, but you can also see past videos up in the right hand corner. It says video channel. So if you missed any of the videos, you're more than welcome to go and look at them. And if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And not that I want their 2 million hits so I can get $100, but I like to see the numbers grow and see that people are still watching the videos. So it takes a lot of time and work to get these videos done, and I love doing them. So if you would, go visit it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, a lot to talk about today. Entered some new weekly trades, short-term, long-term. Couldn't get no July 7th trades in yet this week. Don't know what's going on. Gotta take a look. But we're working on it. Before we get to anything, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I started trading in the year of 2006. In 2008, I moved to Thailand, and currently absolutely beautiful sunny skies and white sandy beaches in Pattaya, Thailand, as I speak to you at the moment. Traders, I retired in 2008 after a 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Came to Thailand, and I was only supposed to be here for 3 months. Well, it's 8 years later, and I'm still here. Guess I'm still on vacation. I think I work harder now than I did when I was working my other 27-year career. But I'm having a great time. Traders, I do trade every day, options and Forex. And I'm in the markets every day. I'm listening to fundamentals. I'm looking at opportunities with probabilities that'll be on my side to be successful in my trades. And no, I do not win every trade. For instance, my Twitter trade went against me. And I'll show you that in just a moment. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex and options trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex and options markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Let's head over to commentary. Don't have much to say. Forex charts look pretty ugly today. The price movement's really not going. I only saw 2 charts that are actually moving, and I think they're the same 2 charts we reviewed last time. But I do have a trade plan for you and see if it works. Maybe we can get into it in New York, but not really something that I would jump on right at the moment. So let's keep going and let's get on with the program. We've got some options charts to look at. So this is UVXY. UVXY. Which is, it's a ProShares. Hold on 1 second there, folks. Sorry about that, traders. I had to stop the video. My landlord knocked on the door. Anyhow, so this UVXY, what we're doing is we're selling the 23.5 strike price, and in turn, we're buying the 21.5. So basically, this needs to stay above 23.5 by expiration date of August 14th. Like I said, I tried to get this for July 7th strike, and I could not get it. It wouldn't give it to me. I can only get a August 14th. So that's where we're at. Looks like a pretty sideways price action. So this might work. So, you know, we need to stay above 23.5. You know, we're at 26 now, and this is pretty sideways. This really isn't doing anything. I just don't like this. Look at this little arrow here, this yellow arrow. Yeah, I'm not liking that. These candles, I can't get these candles like to do what it's supposed to do. But anyhow, they're very small, and but we'll see how it goes. We'll keep working on it. You know, that's why we're trading paper money. Get all these little knick and knack things out of the way, so we make sure when we get into live money that we're on it. You know what I'm saying? That like we're with it and we're pretty sharp on what we're doing here. All right, let's look at Tesla, which most of you are probably pretty well aware of. So Tesla, we bought it 235, and we have a sell at 237. So basically, on Tesla, this needs to stay. This needs to stay above 237.50. Okay, this needs to stay above 237.50.5 for us to get profit. Again, this doesn't expire until August 14th. Again, this is one that I really tried to get into the 7th for next Friday. So, you know, we can get out anytime. If we're into profit, or 50 or 60% into the profit, we'll just get out of it. And I have no problem with that. So we'll see what happens at the end of the week and where we are price-wise and how our profit margin is. But it actually expires on the 14th. All right, let's head over to, where is she at? There we are, TLT. This is iShares, Barclays 20-year Treasury Bond Fund. This was a recommended trade to me, so I went with it. It looks pretty good to me. So what we have here with TLT is we're selling at the 125 call. Okay, now this is a bearish call spread. So we're selling at 125, and we have a buy at 128 for insurance. So that looks pretty good to me. And expiration is September 4th. So this is a long-term.
90 seconds to the top of the hour.
Sorry,
we'll see more PMI data. We'll see manufacturing PMI expected at 51.
Sorry about that. That was my trade, the news guy. So yeah, so this is looking all right. I think this is a good trade. There's a lot here, and it is moving and it's doing its thing. But I like that it's a doji here. So, like I said, we need to stay above. It needs to stay below this 125 area. So we'll see how that is. As long as it stays below 125. If it gets too close, we can always bail out. Or we can wait till it says buy and take our insurance. But I don't think it's going to go from 122 all the way up to 128. But it is a long-term expiration of September 4th. So we basically have like almost 3 weeks before this is going to expire, right? So, yeah, well, more than 3 weeks. It's only the 3rd today, so we'll see how that works. So let's just take a...
It's 16 hours.
Let's take a look at where we're at here. If you take a look at the bottom of this slide here, this is all I wanted to show you here is what we're in. That's basically all I wanted to show you. So we're in Tesla, we're in TLT, and we're in UVXY, and we just entered those today. So I don't know if we'll get accepted. We'll know after the New York markets open later today. All right, let's look at some Forex charts, and here's the euro. I don't know why I'm on this euro so much, but it's the only thing that's like doing anything. So this is a... You know, it's been in this range for quite a while here, and it's not really doing much. It's stuck on this 200 exponential moving average. That was really the trade, and I wasn't up my charts at the time, else I would have entered that. And on my Forex trading, if I enter a trade, trust me, it's live money. I don't do demos on Forex. But, you know, so we have two possible entries. One is if this pulls back up to this 200 exponential moving average, or the Globex line, we're gonna shoot this down to the downside, and that's it. 1.0984, and we'll just take that down. The other possible option is 0940. Now I say to take profit at the S1 pivot at 1.0897. Listen, if that goes through that, just let that run. Just let that keep going down. So you know, you have some options here. I didn't enter the trade here because of this doji, and this tells me this, you know, this can turn around. If you look left of the chart here, this is a support area. So this thing can bounce and just head back up again. So I wanted to stay clear of all this junk. And we've got a blue support line here, right? So, you know, I just wanted to really get clear of that stuff. So the conservative trade is wait till it clears all this junk and then take the trade. The aggressive trade is wait till it pulls back, which I think is going to happen. It's going to pull back, and we can get into it at that 200 exponential moving average of the Globex line at 0984. So that's what I'm looking at on that. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar, another one that we talked about. I think we talked about that last time. But like I said, I didn't see a lot of price action today. There is minimal data today, and we have the Aussies on a holiday, and the Canadians are on a bank holiday today. So we have two people on bank holidays. So this I just drew a trend line because I wanted to make sure it was going to pass this stuff here, and it was going to get through this Globex line. So this basically needs to get past there. If it closes below the trend line, this is a sell trade. And where you're going to take profit, you know what? I'd wait till it gets down here. I would really wait till this got down to like 65.40. And we're looking at entering at 65.80. So that's a nice 40 pip trade. And I think it can do it. I think New York can absolutely bring it down. So that looks like a pretty decent trade. And we do have data in New York. We have ISM manufacturing today in New York. So that's a mover and a shaker. So that should be pretty good. All right, that wraps up our options and our Forex trades and setups today. So we did enter some new positions in our options. Again, I will tell you that is paper money, okay? That's not live money yet. We have not gone live yet. We're still working on glitches and trying to get things worked out so we make sure we're on the right track. And once we get all the glitches taken care of, I'll start entering live trades. But we have to wait and see, my friends. All right, traders, I'm back for myself, William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. Have a great trading day, and always remember, trade smart and not hard. Come visit my site at tradingwithbill.com. You can go to the video channel and see past videos and all that good stuff. And if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, traders. Have a great trading day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye.